Yo chat, hope we're all doing well today. Let me see here. Where is it? There we go. One more thing. There we go. Hello James, how are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Yes, so, let me just adjust the camera right here. So yes, welcome everybody to a weekend live stream right here on the James Likes the Game. You know, your favorite part of these live streams. And we're kicking off this, you could say, weekend live streams with a discussion stream about a game. Let me go ahead and do this right here. And yeah, I have some background music. I don't know if it's too low. I might just turn up the volume a bit just to, make sure. Colma16, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Only 3 watching. It's usually like that at the start, but it depends on when more people will also join as well as it goes. I mean, right now, it just went up from 3 to 5 now. But, yeah, anyways, hope you're doing well. Great to see you here. And, yeah. Anyways, why am I doing a talk about Nintendo Switch Sports? Well, I thought we would have this discussion because I think it's important that we do talk about this game. I mean, as we all would like to either admit or not admit, this game is could have been something else. It could have been greater, right? And yeah, this will also be a video as well. So if you're wondering why you're watching the same thing as you watched the VOD for, there's the reason, because I would definitely want to try and also, you know, take these streams and convert them to like edited down videos. So yeah, and of course, you know, I encourage everyone in the chat to talk about, you know, this game, depending on what I say as well. But if you have your own thoughts as well, please feel free to put them in chat. You know, like I said, and I put it in the pinned message. You know, like you know, join in on the discussion as this is happening. You know, more people talking, more things to say. It's a C to B tier game for you, James. You know, it's definitely an average game in my eyes, anyways. It pales in comparison to the it pales in comparison to Wii Sports and Sports Resort, and we do not talk about Wii Sports Club. That game is literally F tier. If we're putting it on a tier list. All right, let's start the discussion. Bro lost one watcher. It is what it is, you know. I'm not too fussed. As long as anybody is even watching me or finds me through any means, I'm just more than happy to just, you know, make content for you all. Both videos, live streams, and also posting on my community tab. I think it might be... Sorry about that. I think it might be on the same level as the original Wii Sports. I forgot what the contest was. I think we're just talking about, you know, Wii Sports Club. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Nintendo Switch Sports. So, Nintendo Switch Sports, as we all know, this is a game that you can obviously buy literally brand new today, like either as a physical copy like this, or a digital copy on, the Nintendo eShop. This came out in April 2020, 2022, but it was announced in the Nintendo Direct. But yeah, this is a sequel, and let me just put that in quotations for you, because I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like a Wii Sports, like proper Wii Sports sequel in my eyes. This just kind of feels like we're just slapping the name Sports just to sell this. Whereas if you look at what it is for what it is, you definitely will see just how incredibly different it is as well. Real Ones played online play tests for this game at 3 AM, and that I never got a chance to play the online play test for this game. The only first real experience I had for this game was when it literally launched. And even then, I played it maybe a few weeks after? I don't know. Yo, Scott! What is up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome into a talk about Nintendo Switch Sports in 2024. Welcome in. So, yes. So, to I guess set where this game is in its current state, we have to talk about, also where Switch Sports was before the existence. So I'm pretty sure, everyone knows that before this thing existed, many people were making prediction videos on, what a hypothetical Wii Sports game could look like on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah. I think it was Dimitri that said if this game wasn't developed by Nintendo, people would trash it on it more, and I agree with that statement. I do watch his channel. I don't remember which video that was from, but I feel like I know which one, but I just can't pinpoint it exactly. Oh yes, 16. Anyways, so people were you could say, predicting, imagining what this Wii Sports game could look like. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, it's honestly quite a lot better than what we eventually got as, the final product that it came to be. So what do I think of Nintendo Switch Sports? I guess TLDR, it's an average game. There's your TLDR. I'll probably talk more about it as we go through it. I'm just gonna explain how we got here. So yeah, please, again, feel free to join in on the discussion and, just talk about what, either your experience, why you thought this game could have been better, just anything just to, for anyone to see in chat, let me know. So, we were all probably thinking of what could Woohoo Island look like on the Switch in HD? I mean, yes. I mean, the Wii U was already in HD and Woohoo Island was already in Wii Fit U as well. But since we're talking about the Switch, Nintendo could probably make it super cool. I mean, it'd probably still be cartoony because That's just how Nintendo has rolled. But imagine Woohoo Island, like a lot more like cool water, you know, like realistic, cool cars, more sports, maybe like, I don't know, maybe 16 sports, you know, that would be kind of crazy. I think everyone remembers when they showed the logo and really get hyped, then they showed the sports meets. Yes, it's all too familiar. It's all too familiar. You don't have the game or played it yet, but I will talk about it. No worries. I mean, if you want to get this game and play it, probably wait for a price drop. If you're gonna get it either digitally, or if you're gonna get it physically like what I have here, again, just wait for a price drop. Yeah, by the way, this copy right here is the one with the golf. So this was prior to when basketball was prior to when basketball was being added. The game graphically looks nice. I do have to agree, and the fact that it even runs at 60 FPS as well. That's another thing. I mean, considering it's like not that intense of a game compared to, like, you know, your platformers, I should say. This game, like, visually and in its frame rates is very good. I probably won't get this game. It doesn't look too appealing to you, even with the revolutionary anyways, so obviously after that, you know, people have made their predictions and obviously have, like, you know, a thingy. Yeah, comment, please, like, you know, chill, like, bro. I don't know why you're so. I don't know why you're so interested in my YouTube numbers all of a sudden. I'm not Mr. Beast levels, if that's what you're thinking. You got bored? Welcome in, Savannah. And so, yeah. So, on the Nintendo Direct, which was the February Nintendo Direct, we got, you know, you know, like, the first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. I think, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was there. But honestly, one of the games that I think nobody was thinking that was ever going to happen is the announcement of Nintendo Switch Sports. The result? Yeah, probably not the greatest. Like, okay, people were obviously, like, excited because, like, yo, look, it's Wii Sports, let's go, yeah. And then they showed the Sports Mates. And then they showed the Sports Mates, and everybody was like, yeah. Oh my god. Is that Wii Sports? And then you know, they'll just go grab the Wii Sports copy and slide it into the Wii just to play and just check, like if the eyes are not tripping. But yeah. Anyways, so they showed off the sports, which they showed off 6. Now, if there's anything to go by, you would all know that Switch Sports having 6 sports is comparably less to the likes of Wii Sports Resort with its 12. And if you count, like, all the sub-sports that are in, the sports themselves, Wii Sports Resort is actually a much bigger game, if you think about it, technicality-wise. Then Switch Sports, even the original, and once again, we do not talk about Wii Sports Club. Get out of here. But, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, I didn't think I would actually get a coffee donation. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I have a coffee in case you want to, like, help support me, all that good stuff. All stuff that happens, will obviously go back to, investing in the channel and whatnot. So obviously, I appreciate it. Thank you. Heart spam in the chat, please, for James. And yeah. Decided to donate since I've been watching for a while and I enjoy your content. Thank you so much, James. Yeah, heart spam in the chat for James. Hearts and hype, as we say. Yeah, I appreciate that. Ark and Kratos, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Squidward and Sonic fan, welcome in. Hey, my last month in September was horrible because of my sister Misaha. Ruined my last month and this month. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Squidward and Sonic fan. I hope this stream will take your mind off of it for a while. But yeah, by the way, you have cool videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's cool that there are 2 Jameses here. Yes, James the streamer and James the Chadder right there, who is also a Giga Chad for donating as well. You're awesome, dude. Again, I'll also say this as well before we go back to talking about Switch Sports. You're not forced to donate, so just want to make sure to point that out. You're not forced to donate. It's there if you want to, and yes, and if you ever do want to consider supporting me, consider checking out there. I've been called a Giga Chad a lot. Wow. What? Wow. Okay. Thank you, George. Wow. George, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Wow. Okay, that was actually the first time. This is absolutely like, what is going on? Like, I'm here to talk about Switch Sports, and yeah, you lot are donating money. Thank you so much. Like, 2 Giga Chads? Like, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that also, James, that was the very first time I've ever saw that as well. Yes, it has, Savannah. This is the first time I've ever seen someone actually go to my coffee and actually, like, donate money as well. It's my first time. I appreciate that, everyone. Just give me 1 second, real quick. spent £3 on your Tesco meal deal. That's straight. Do I have that app? Okay. Okay. I just wanted to just check. I don't know. This is my first time, so I don't know. I don't know how uh, how Coffee will like send the money into my account. I'll just have to see how it goes. Things are going okay. Yeah, I was just checking. I forget when you get the payout. You've looked into it before. I'll have to look into it how it all works because like I said, this is like my first time I'm receiving donations. Like, yeah. Also, thanks for 7 likes. You're all awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to look into how all this like works. Is there actually is Stripe actually on the App Store? I'm gonna check. Yeah, because I have a Stripe account. Yeah, I just need to check how this all works because, like I said. Okay, so it is this. Do apologize about this, everybody. Oh, I do see it. Okay, yeah, pay. Okay, I do see it. It has indeed worked. Yep, it works. Okay, I'll have to set that up. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I've just checked now. Yeah, monetization requires what Savannah has put. That's for like partial. Yeah, that's partial monetization. Full monetization, 1K subs, 4K public watch hours in a year, essentially. Can we put music requests for donos? I don't mind. Yeah, go for it. So sub count does matter, but it's not the only thing that is required. Yeah. It's also, if you also think about it as well, it's also, you know, like how much you're able to, like, you know, put out as well. Like how much content you're able to put out. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Anyways, to get back to, yeah, he has the subs, but he needs the watch time hours. So if you want to help him get the watch time hours, then you always put some videos of his old streams and videos in the background. Yeah, any kind of videos, any live streams will greatly help out. You know, the watch time hours. You know. Shorts is different, obviously, because, you know, that's a different algorithm, different requirements, you know. And I don't really care for the YouTube Shorts anyways, so YouTube Shorts do not count. Yeah, if I know. Because it's a whole different thing, that. It's a whole different thing, and plus the payouts is not that really great on Shorts, depending on what your channel niche is on Shorts. Yeah. I will put your videos in my nearby theater. That way you get that way you get a lot of watch hours. Hey, thank you so much, Scott. Again, all the support you give me, you know, all the support you give me, hey, greatly appreciated. You know, I actually did put out a new video today. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And yeah, definitely go give that video some support. He definitely needs it. I'll definitely need to change the promoted video as well. Anyways, am I missing anything? I don't think I need to. I'll put some stuff on in the background after this. Yeah, any kind of videos, feel free. Anyways, so wow, that was I didn't think I was gonna go on this quite big tangent, but hey, that's the fun of streams, right? Alright, so Nintendo announces Switch Sports. We get seen, you know, the sports. So we get volleyball, we get badminton, bowling, tennis, chambara, and football, or soccer, if you're an American. Let's not forget the, you know, the other way, where even though, even football. Football is actually technically the correct way, because you're kicking the ball. And you're using your foot as well. So football. Get it right, Americans. Yeah. Maxis P, welcome in. Anyways. All the Americans are offended. Hey, it's football. Yeah. I mean, even though I don't watch football, it's literally football. Like, come on, people in America. No, it's not. It's football. Foot, right here, foot, and then you're kicking the ball. So football. How dare you disrespect our American names? Yeah, whatever. This Alabama. Anyways, why do I always struggle to close this? By the way, I'm having a extra. If you ever wonder what I'm eating in my mouth. Yes, this is a British stream. Is this country called the USA? I wonder. Screams in freedom, and I'm like, stop it. Get some help. If I had a stream deck and I had the soundboard with me, I would literally be playing that right now. American football is rugby, exactly. Anyways, we're getting too off topic here. Let's get back onto the topic. You have American viewers too. I know. And considering, like, you know, the majority of my channel is people from America as well. America who? Yeah, who? What is America? What is a purple phoenix? I'll leave it at that. Anyways, so we got the sports, and I believe in the Nintendo Direct as well, they did demonstrate volleyball, if I remember. Yeah, they demonstrated volleyball, and then like that was it for the like whole segment of it as well. And then they obviously moved on to the next like game in that direct. But also during when they were like announcing when it will be released, there also came a online playtest as well. Essentially, you get to play Switch Sports online, and yeah, it was only like 3 sports. Yeah, so I believe the 3 sports, if I remember correctly, so bowling was one of them, tennis was one of them, what was the other one? Was football one of them? I'm trying to, I remember. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was those 3 sports, because like the others weren't even available. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. I thought it was. I thought it was actually badminton. So yeah. So you had like 3 sports. Do they have boxing? No, they do not have boxing in Switch Sports. They have it in the original Wii Sports, but not in Switch Sports. Oh, is that what it is? Tennis, bowling, and Chambara? Yeah, I didn't play the playtest, by the way. They need boxing. They need more sports, not just boxing. They need, like, give us baseball, give us all of, just make Switch Sports feel like it's not a waste, you know? Anyways, so that was the playtest, and you had to obviously sign up for the playtest. You had to sign up for the playtest, and then depending on when they were doing it, you would get a time, and you could download it to your console, and you could play it. And it was like, I forgot how many days it was, but yeah. We need a whole sport dedicated to blaming James. Why? Why do we need a sport of just blaming me? Oh, it was 5 days? Okay, yeah. Because I didn't figure it was going to be long. Yeah, I didn't figure it was going to be, long. Because, yes. Because you're a dum-dum. You know this. So, obviously, Switch Sports, so the playtest lasted for 5 days. Backyard games like that would open up more modes. Well, if Nintendo doesn't take 2 frigging years to release another sport, which they're gonna do because that's such a very Nintendo thing to do. I mean, it took us 2 years just to get friggin' basketball. And yeah. Also as well during that direct, they also said they had golf coming, but that was coming later, which ended up getting delayed in another Nintendo Direct that they talked about golf, and then obviously it finally came out after. Basketball came out of nowhere. Don't worry, in 2 years we'll get table tennis. Cry me a river. Anyways, so there's that. So obviously then Switch Sports launches April in 2022. Everybody picked it up. Everyone did videos. They did live streams. They did reviews and all this other stuff. And and then the game after that just kind of was there. People talked about it. And yeah, obviously the sports. I mean, you could say 2 of the sports are identical to each other, being badminton and tennis. Football was a new addition. So was volleyball. I guess volleyball can also be akin to tennis as well, but you're actually having to do the movement of actual volleyball. I think Nintendo started with the free update BS now, though. There hasn't been a game with free updates since 2022. Yeah, that was another thing as well, that I don't know why Nintendo thought this was a good strategy of, we'll release game now, but we'll add stuff later. Like, here, this is a somewhat complete game. Basketball will be added, and then we'll give you 2 years to enjoy that. And then Ugh. Jamboree might have free updates, but at least it's a complete game at launch. Exactly. I think Nintendo has definitely learned from their mistakes with that. So let's go over as well the individual sports as well. Starting off with volleyball. So obviously, you know, you bump, you set, and you spike, and you block in that game, in that sport. So you do that. Control-wise, it's actually, you know, not that bad. You know, it definitely feels kind of natural, which I think that's what Nintendo Switch Sports was kind of going for. They were trying to go for a little bit more like realism in the fact that the music stopped. Oh well. Editor James in the video version. Put some background music on. Enjoy your lurk. Savannah. Also, I know there'll definitely be people here from obviously Savannah's channel. But yeah. Play Twisty from Brothership. Okay. Okay, say less. Let me find it. Yeah, okay. There you go. We've now got your request. I think you're a member on Purple Phoenix's channel since someone gifted you. Yeah. You were seeing some sort of... I can't speak. You were seeing some footage of volleyball mode in Switch Sports. Is it possible to move your character around in that mode? So, yes, Scott. I believe, though, originally you couldn't. I think you actually no. In the original, you can, and it continue to just be like that, even when you know golf and also I'm turning down this music. This is probably too loud or something like that. Volleyball. Yes, you can move your character, but I believe in an update, I think it was the free summer update that allowed you to like do an early spike, I think it was, if I remember correctly. We'll talk more about the summer update as we go through this. So yeah, that was volleyball. Badminton, you know, it's an alright. I mean, I think personally with me, I don't mind most of the sports in the game. I feel like the problem is like, you know, most sports kind of feel like, okay, why do we have like two or three sports that kind of use like a net? Like you could have given that one to like, I don't know. I mean, you had tennis, so why have mini tennis? You know, I mean, badminton and tennis are obviously two different games. Yeah, exactly. 3 of the 6 of the now 8 games are net like playing. You're playing it with your friend, and when you had a round that went for 3 minutes, dang. Yeah, badminton is not a bad one. The things I like about badminton is the way you can kind of like, you know, throw your opponent off. Like if you start like on a Joy-Con controller, I believe if you press the ZL or ZR button and you hit it, you can like you can like kind of throw them off and get that advantage, and then when the little like sound effect, if you've ever heard of it, or like they trip up and then hit it, but then you can go for like a smash attack and you can really like gain that point as well. And then you can obviously have like a nice little rally right there, naturally, until you really wanted to start like, all right, this is my time to shine. Get ready to lose, And yes, I just used this one, by the way, this Joy-Con controller with this third-party wrist strap. I don't know where the official one went to. Were there any input delay problems in the game? To my knowledge, no. I think the game, like control-wise, Scott, is definitely like very good. The only one that I think I just don't like about it is not the 7 sports. It's mainly pertained to basketball. But I think it's just because my muscle memory thinks of when you play Wii Sports Resort. By the way, this Wii remote I got literally yesterday, and it's a blue one. I posted it on my community post if you ever want to check it out. So yeah, badminton is pretty decent. I like it. Badminton is probably one of your favorite sports in the game. I respect that. Okay, bowling, as you know, what's a Wii Sports game nowadays without bowling? That's like you launch Wii Sports and you don't have bowling. Like, bowling is like a thing you have to have. Like, there's no doubt about it. And they carry on the kind of like sort of idea of Wii Sports Resorts kind of style of it, I think. I don't know. Honestly, bowling is one of my favorite sports ever, and playing Switch Sports Bowling feels great. It's awesome. I love bowling, no matter if it's in Wii Sports Resort, or Switch Sports, or any kind of game that has bowling, even IRL as well. I love bowling. Don't give Nintendo any ideas for the next one. They'll make us wait 3 years for bowling. If you say that for 100 pins, I will cry. Yeah, they brought back the obstacle as well. But they don't call it the what's it called in? They call it special in Switch Sports, but they called it something else in Wii Sports Resort. What was it called now? What's it called? See, this is why I think Nintendo shouldn't have changed the name of like all the sports. They should have kept it exactly how it was founded. What's what called? What's the what was the bowling what was the 10-pin bowling game where it had like objects on the lane? It's called Special in Switch Sports. But they call it something else in Wii Sports Resort. Spin Control! That's it! Spin Control, yes. I'm surprised. I mean, that's like one of the sports that I don't play the most. But when I played the Spin Control in Switch Sports, it was kind of surprising about what some of the new things they've done in it. Well, obviously, the classic bowling, you know, the ones that is just a straight lane, 10 pins, you know, all that stuff. I'm surprised how they haven't added like 100 pin to that. You've always hated that one. But you've never played Wii Sports Resort, so how could you hate somebody if you haven't played it? Unless you've watched videos, then fair enough. You have a good point and a good case on that. But yeah, when I played the Switch Sports version, it's definitely it's definitely like, you know, interesting. It's like you have some lanes that like literally go down and then up. You'll have some that have like just the where the pins are like a little bit higher to really throw you off, and then you'll even have like these newer like lanes that like kind of have this object going left, like from like this. If you know what I mean, and if you've played Switch Sports, you would understand what I'm trying to say. They'll give us 100 pin in 2026. That you know what, James? That would honestly sound like a very Nintendo thing to do with Switch Sports. They'll let it die, and then once they think it's about to really die off, boom! 100 pin bowling right there. So yeah, so classic bowling, you know, fine. But the lane one, I think the interesting change they did with Switch Sports is they do actually allow you to change, you know, like select your difficulty, if you know what I mean. So instead of just like having the game just completely, utterly randomize it for you, instead you get, you know, you get the freedom to basically choose what kind of like spin control like obstacles are put on the lane, on your bowling lane. Nintendo Switch Sports Gym expansion pass in the February 2026 direct mere. Oh god, that's funny. So yeah, then so bowling, you know, pretty fantastic, and obviously, you know, you one of the interesting changes I think to probably new players who are used to the Wii Sports version and who are playing Switch Sports for the first time, you hold down the button, but you don't actually let go. You know, like how on you know, like how on Wii Sports you would press and hold the B button down, you do the motion, and then as you're about to, like, you know, take your shot of like getting all the pins down, you would let go of the B button, and the bowling ball would start rolling down. In Switch Sports, you literally hold it down all the time. You never let go of it, which is quite interesting, to say the least. But is it a change for the sake of change? Yeah. And can I and do I wish, you know, like Nintendo just gave us the option of the old method where, or if like, you know like how in Wii Sports Resort you had the ability of choosing manual or automatic. I believe manual gave you the freedom to let go, and automatic to hold, just keep holding it. Also, you can't throw the bowling ball back in Switch Sports 0 out of 10. Yeah, that is a thing as well. You can't throw it back, which is like one of the most like funnest things in Wii Sports is if you're just that much of a maniac, you just throw your bowling ball back and you just watch all the characters being like, "Hey, why did you throw the bowling back, man?" You know? Man. The Wii Sports games just had that charm, you know, gamers. Wii Sports definitely had that charm. Tennis, another one, you know, again, it's another classic, like, how can you not add tennis? And I think tennis in Switch Sports is actually a little bit different. Like, you actually have to be, like, you know, hitting it as, like, if you're hitting an actual, you know, tennis ball with your tennis racket. And yes, you still have the ability of, like, you know, if you throw it up in the air, and if you're able to get it just right, you get, like, in a very, like, a very boost explosion shot. You know, when if you've timed it correctly, in Wii Sports, you know, the ball would just be flying. That's still a thing in Switch Sports. And also, from, you know, the Wii U Sports, because I refuse to say its actual name, they brought back the mechanic of, like, when a character, like, kind of, like, sort of trips a bit, and it has the thing, and you can, like, counter it back with, like, an ace. Yeah. Cassandra Thompson, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Welcome in. Welcome into the discussion stream. Table tennis is still the best table tennis. Wii Sports or Wii Play? Wii Sports Resort or Wii Play, James? I'm gonna say Wii Sports Resort anyways, but who knows? Resort was goated. Honestly, like, who? I mean, I know there will be people that haven't played Wii Sports Resort, but honestly, please, if you honestly are able to find a copy of Wii Sports Resort, please do yourself a favor and play the game. You're gonna love it. Resort, Wii Play was mid. Anyways, so back on topic, the tennis in Switch Sports, it feels good, you know. I actually like it, you know. Sure, is it not as, let's say, chaotic as Wii Sports? You know, if you know the meme of the two Mii characters at the front, like hitting the ball back and forth to each other. If you know that one. But in this one, I feel like there is a little bit of strategy you need to also implement as well, to kind of like throw off the other team. And also when you play, by yourself and you get a like secondary character, you basically just get like a hologram version of yourself, like of your sports mate, which I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, Sayers just makes it look like they just cloned it, you know. Which is, I know that was a limitation of Wii at the time, but you know, now it's just possible to just have holograms, because sure. And also as well, depending on when you are selecting tennis, you also get randomized which tennis court you get. I believe the green one is like, you know, the normal one. Then there's also like a pink and what was the other one? You get what I mean. So yeah, and also based on the three tennis courts as well, will also determine how like high the ball bounces, depending on the court as well. MMM and Double M. When is this Nintendo Switch U coming out? I'll tell you what the Switch U will actually be called, and it won't be called the Switch U. So yeah, that's what it will be called. That's what it won't be called. It won't be called Switch U because, God forbid, we're not having another Wii U fiasco again. they'll just call it, Nintendo Switch 2. It just makes sense, because like Switch 1, Switch 2, unless Nintendo just, and I feel like this would be kind of obvious and such a Nintendo thing to do. They'll call it like the new Nintendo Switch, and we'll be like, okay, it's okay. So yeah, it's new, but what happens in so many years when it's not new? You've heard some. You heard some. You think it will be Switch Pro? Interesting. Kind of just also just sounds like something that is already a part of the existing lineup, if you think about it. But Nintendo is obviously, let's just be honest, not very good at coming up with sequel console names, in my opinion. You want it to be called Switch Advance. I don't know if the Nintendo will actually call it that, but it'd be hilarious if they did. All we know right now is they're calling it the Nintendo Switch successor. That's all we know from. So yeah. Chumbara or Swordplay Duel, if you've played Wii Sports Resort. Now, I will say in the Swordplay Switch the sequel. I will say it's Chumbara is actually like different, or Swordplay Duel, I should say, is actually different. You can't just like recklessly like, swing the Joy-Con around anymore. I mean, you can kinda, and it's quite like a small kinda as well. You have to have some kind of strategy with it as well when you're using it. Obviously, it takes place indoors, and it's still like, the stage is on the top. And it still goes down as well for the finals if you manage to survive all of the first 3 rounds, and then there would be like a 4th one where the big platform drops and you're only standing on the little one. But yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I will say that, but it's weird that we're taking, we're taking something that was, primarily outside, and now it's inside. I don't know. It's just kind of strange, but yeah. And you've also got like you've got 2 additional swords to play as well. So you've got the standard one. You've got like the charge one. So when you're hitting your opponent, the little sword starts charging up, and once it's like charged up enough, if you hit the R button and hit your opponent, it will actually like send them back a lot further, which I honestly think that's pretty damn cool, because obviously in Swordplay Duel, or Swordplay in general anyways, in Wii Sports Resort, you didn't really have additional swords. You've always just had one. And you also have like the 2 one, which requires 2 Joy-Cons to use both of them. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure everybody loves Swordplay, so to see that Swordplay was to obviously be in Switch Sports as well, nice addition. Alright, and then that is where it brings us to football. Now, you have 2 different kinds of football fields or football pitches. Take your pick, I guess. But you have a bigger football pitch or football field, or a smaller one. And shut up, it's not soccer. I do have to say, who thinks like when they are playing that sport? Who else thinks it kind of just feels like Rocket League, but on foot, right? It kind of feels like that because the football is like a lot bigger than a regular size football. It's Rocket League, but slow. It's Rocket League, but on feet. There you go. That's how you describe it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because obviously the actual like football doesn't actually go out of the football field. Slow league. It's running league actually. I'm more of a wheels kind of guy. That's fair. But yeah, so you obviously need one Joy-Con if to like run, but you can also do the like you can also like put the controller down to what's his face? You can put the controller down to like do a head dive for it. And yes, you do also have the stamina, which it feels like they just took it right out of the Breath of the Wild. How shameless. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of got the authentic feeling of like don't use it too much, otherwise you're out of you're out of stamina and out of like breath. I feel like they should have it where they should have the character like in cycling on Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, I hope you're ready to also see me bring up that game a lot as well. Like the main characters, when they run out of like stamina or like they're out of breath, they usually like chug some water and then like they feel good again. I'm surprised they didn't do that in Switch Sports, to be honest. You just have that Breath of the Wild running stamina next to you. We goat resort. Say it right next time. All right, fine. We goat resort. There you go. Nintendo ripped off Nintendo's Breath of the Wild stamina meter. Whoa. Yes, I mean, okay. Homework. Go on YouTube. Have two tabs open if you're on computer. Type on one of them. Type Switch Sports football match, and then on one of them, Breath of the Wild. Look very closely at the stamina meter, and you'll see it. No, come back. Break. Yeah, whatever. Keep talking to yourself. But yeah, the bigger football pitch, obviously you have more movement, which kind of also like kind of gives us like a glimpse of what hypothetically what a free roaming could look like if Nintendo actually went through with it, because obviously we found an icon one time for like the running icon, so like could that indicate free roaming? I don't know, instead of just a simple like clickable hub menu. Because like if you think about it, Nintendo Land, like you're allowed to like literally like run around and walk directly to the attractions, and you also do have like a menu as well in case you just want to be that simple. I feel like Nintendo could have just done that. I guess Nintendo should copy off Nintendo in their own homework. But yeah, so in football you have 4-on-4 match and 1-on-1 match, and then you have like the shootout one, and then you have the like the free kick one. 4-on-4 is basically like you could say a full-on match a one-on-one is just like 1v1 in a small soccer, like a small football field. The shootout one, you need the leg strap accessory, which you got in the physical edition of Switch Sports, and I guess if you already had it, like to begin with, you already had the leg strap accessory from Ring Fit Adventure that also released on the Switch. So yeah, I mean, hey, at least you get a free leg strap accessory. And it was only used with that one sport up until the summer update allowed you to finally, put one Joy-Con in the leg strap accessory and kick it like an actual football and into the goal. So it's not just exclusive to, the shootout mode. And then in free kick, just what do you think you do in that? I think the name was quite obvious, wasn't it? You just really kick around. Okay. Let me just grab a drink. Because I've been yapping a lot. By the way, thanks for the 9 likes so far. If you're all enjoying this, be sure to click the like button if you are indeed enjoying this. Alright. So, I've talked about the sports. The free summer update is the next thing that happened. There's this game in PE where both basketball and it's both basketball and soccer together. You can either kick or dribble the ball. Interesting. So the free summer update, as we all know, I mean, it's literally in the name, summer. So go figure when that was released. Introduced, some, quality of life improvements that happened. And yo, Camdog, what is up? Welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, it was new to you, but interesting. Yeah, that's just interesting. The iconic leg strap update. Yep, that is exactly correct. Jesse Milling, welcome in as well. Nice to hear, Camdog. Also, go check out Camdog. He's amazing. If a mod can grab his link and whack it in the chat, thank you. So yeah, the leg strap accessory update, as I guess we'll yeah. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you already did? Oh, okay. Yes, so now you and Savannah are amazing. Camdug, you are also amazing as well. Let's just... Savannah's kind of cringe. I don't even know why people even check out her channel, Mainly because I'm right, and because yes. Next. So yeah, the leg strap accessory finally got more use in Switch Sports as well. So yes, as I said when I was talking about the sports, you can now use it in a match. It's not just exclusive anymore. Woohoo! Yeah. I believe you were able to use it if you press the little plus button on the Joy-Con, because I think it would tell you. And then obviously, in order to start it, you would actually need the actual leg strap accessory, either from Ring Fit or the physical edition of this. What else? They added the internet icon of, like, if you're poor connection as well. Like, if you got a poor connection, it would indicate that to you. Yeah, I think this was also the one where I believe the Infinity rank was introduced in this as well. I want to believe. Because I remember in the original one, you had it up to... the original was only up to S rank. Or A rank, I think it was. And they added the Infinity rank in an update. How do I know this? How do I know about this what? About the information I'm telling you? So yeah. How do you remember about the internet thing? Because it's literally on the official, like, Nintendo Switch Sports, like, summer update, patch notes. There's a little, I think they had like a little icon to demonstrate that as well. Savannah is amazing. Truthfully, yes. But as a moderator and a troll, it's kind of cringe. You actually know more technically than I do, for real though. Well, it's all in this brain. I just have so much knowledge on stuff. And that's why I also have my other channel called Item Box as well. Check that channel out if you want to. Those who are in chat. By the way, just a quick, shameless plug. Also, I know my music stopped because I closed the browser tab for it. I'm gonna probably make this a video anyways, because I want to try and make it a video. Yes, I do have a Discord server, so to anyone who hasn't joined it and you want to hop on in, say hi, we're slowly growing the community in that server, feel free. No membership connection required. Just join, read the rules, you'll get your role, and say hi. Anyways, so I'm trying to think of what else was in the update. You know what I could do is I could actually pull up the official website for it, because there's some things I obviously remember, but I can't remember exactly everything. Summer. Let's see. Okay, yeah, leg strap accessory. Yeah, okay, so I was right. So this update did also add the S rank and Infinity rank, because it was A rank in the release version. Oh, right. How did I forget this as well? Yeah. So, also in this update, the volleyball slide attack and rocket serve was also introduced in this update as well. So basically, you would see like a little text that says slide attack, and also if you threw up the volleyball and immediately hit it, you literally would get like a rocket like serve, like a BAM! And then obviously, you know, some other stuff as well. Yeah, this is on the free website, on the Nintendo website. I'm trying to think like why am I not on the patch notes website? Because I remember doing that patch notes. Was it this? Okay. I'm trying to think which one is this. Of course, there was the general, like, you know, several issues have been addressed to improve the gameplay experience. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna quickly catch up on chat just to see if anybody has said anything. That's neat. Yeah, I think it's quite cool. Yeah. 1.1.0 of Switch Sports. I guess I'll also just go over each patch notes as well. So this was released April 29th, 2022. This added actually, no. I mean, it's not very big, but in the 1.1.0 update, they added play globally, play with friends, and then that. I think, yeah, this one is the one that is actually a lot bigger. Oh, yes, they do have this as well. Yes, they and when I said about about the Wi-Fi icon, having like if you're having a poor connection, the website shows it. In fact, I'm gonna actually also link you all to this as well, just so you can take a look for yourselves. There you go. Boom. But yeah, this one is actually the summer update. So yeah, S rank and Infinity rank have been added to the Pro Leagues. You can now obviously have the leg strap accessory. There's so many things as well. Definitely check it out. This is where golf was added? Yeah. Okay. So now we get to 1.3.0. Now this version is actually important because this was the update patch that finally added golf. Yep. It finally added golf to the game, and can I just say, like, even though like they brought back the Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort golf courses, which I believe like they are just reusing the models from Wii Sports Club. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. My God, can you even believe it? As you know, this was actually delayed. Originally, I believe it was meant to be out like earlier when they originally scheduled it, but they had to delay it to because they wanted to take some time to really get this down. And then when it eventually did release, it actually, I mean, 6 months later, obviously, it turned out to actually, pretty good. Like I have to be honest, like golf has never felt, this good to control. Now, obviously, if you like realistic golf, you're gonna like the fact that Switch Sports has basically done that. But for people who have played Wii Sports and I've been very used to swinging the Wii remotes very unrealistically, because because Wii Sports Golf was unrealistic in its swinging. Switch Sports golf control wise is absolutely amazing, and I actually did do a video on Switch Sports golf when that released as well. You can check it up in the iCard as well. But yeah, so obviously you get the same golf courses from Wii Sports. You get the same resort and special courses as well. Interestingly, they never bothered to add the golf courses from Wii Sports Club. I mean, that's the correct thing to do anyways, because the golf courses in Club just make absolutely no sense most of the time. Yeah, they don't have original courses. I do agree with that. Who knows? Maybe Nintendo will actually do two things at once and add original golf courses and also, a new sport on top of it. Maybe baseball. Who knows? Maybe even 100-pin bowling can finally be added, Nintendo. But yeah, golf was added, and it plays pretty great. Graphically, it looks very stunning. And can I just say, on a side note, Switch Sports actually looks very amazing. Can we just take a moment to just say that? Switch Sports visually, the fact that it runs at 60 FPS, where most Switch games nowadays run at 30, except for Nintendo's own games. But also except for Breath of the Wild, because, Breath of the Wild runs at 30. Because, you can clearly tell what the Zelda team was prioritizing. But for the fact that 60 FPS on Switch Sports, now, obviously, because, the game is not a, intensely demanding of a game, they could easily get away with that with no problem. But yeah, it's honestly a stunning game. And I believe as well. Now, this one is going to be a quite interesting 1.4.0 of Switch Sports. It wasn't a, you could say, major update to this game, but this one did have the reissued of items added, which, if I'm going to be honest, when Switch Sports updated randomly one time, and then those things were just suddenly available back. It's just is Nintendo actually updated this game? Hello, Ayo. Yeah, it's quite a small patch note, but Switch Sports at this point was practically dead. It's could this game even be saved? Well, according to Nintendo, in a Nintendo Direct, yes, they can. Because of one reason. Basketball! All right. Yes, it was fully completed up until that point. They chose Switch Sports of all things to update, yet they left Mario Golf Super Rush and Battle League to rot. I know. Kind of crazy, right? I mean, I never played those games, but I've seen what people think of them. They don't think very highly of them compared to, like, the old ones. But yeah, I will be talking about basketball after. I'm gonna have some dinner right now, so I'm gonna put some music on for you all. So yeah, I'll be putting this pause screen right here, and I'll let you all listen to some music. Feel free to continue talking about Switch Sports or any other things. Feel free to do that. And yeah, I'll put on some music, and yeah, we'll be back to talk about basketball soon. Yes, I'll let you know. Yay! I realized why did I mute my microphone? Why did I not mute my microphone? Because you know my microphone has a little mute button that I can tap. So when I press it, it mutes the mic. But for some reason, I just muted it in OBS. Anyways, we are indeed back. We're so back. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. All right. Okay, that's good. It's a good thing we haven't been dropping frames as well. Probably because I haven't been playing a game as well. All right. So before, obviously, we talked about basketball, of course. Well, not talked about basketball. We talked about golf. We talked about golf. And now there is one more sport that we need to talk about, and that is the recently added basketball for Nintendo Switch Sports. And yeah, who saw this coming, right? So this is kind of where my, you could say, complaints or criticism slash whatever really start with this mode, because if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually like how basketball controls in Switch Sports. You play 2 matches of basketball, and yeah, I just don't like it. Now, obviously, maybe because, it's just because my Wii Sports Resort memory is what is doing it the most. Because, think about this, right? So, we remember. When you're in the match, right, you have the A and you have the plus button, right? Or the D-pad to throw the basketball. And then you go for, you try and hold it back as long as you can, and then you go for your slam dunk. Where is the controller? In Switch Sports, it's kind of the same idea, but for some reason, they've changed it to... It's so stupid. It's like you still do the dribbling and whatnot, but now like when you tackle the ball out of their hands, instead of being grabbed, it's just like you literally just push it out of their hands and that's it. Also, basketball, the match also got downgraded from 3-on-3 to 2-on-2, which I mean is only a one person like difference compared to Wii Sports Resort. But like the fact that it also has to also constantly remind you of how to do the alley-oop, I don't like that, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, look, basketball is fine if you love basketball, I'm sure you'll love it. But if you're someone who have played Wii Sports Resorts basketball for, let's just say, the longest time, you're going to find Switch Sports' basketball very jarring. Especially when you have to do the alley-oop or even the slam dunk, because the slam dunk is actually a lot more challenging in Switch Sports. It's just not great in my opinion. I personally think, they should have kept it just how it was on Wii Sports Resort, and they shouldn't have tried to do all this stuff. Like, I could give a pass to golf because, okay, fair enough, it was trying to be realistic, but what were they trying to do with basketball? And that's my biggest question. Like, you could definitely tell they were trying to be sort of real with it, but also at the same time, it's like, what? Why? Like, what's going on? I'm sorry, I just don't like basketball on Switch Sports. I mean, I have played some matches and have won, but yeah, they tried to do something different but failed. I 100% agree with that. They tried to be realistic, but in the sacrifice to do that, they've also made it a lot difficult as well. I mean, the tutorial will tell you when you play it, which is funny because bowling doesn't have a tutorial, but yet all these other sports do, which is so odd. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. Basketball is not the greatest. If I am ever going to be playing basketball, I am 100% just going to be playing it on, the Wii. It failed to deliver what people liked about basketball, but then really just misses the mark. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say. The point contest, which is like a 3, but which they call it something else in Switch Sports. And then the point contest is like, you've got 4 characters and you have to all try and hit into the basketball at the same time. And then there's that last one, as well, which is like, okay, confusing, but it's just the same thing. But can can you get it in without at least missing? Yeah, I don't like basketball, if I'm going to be honest. I think I'll be sticking to probably the ones that I actually do enjoy. Whereas basketball, I'm sorry, I'm just going to skip it altogether. I find it interesting basketball had its own separate credits from the base game. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Which is interesting, but oh well, you do you. The fact that it also took 2 years to add another sport as well is another thing. On that is the icing to this cake. So yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on basketball. And yeah, now let's talk about overall my thoughts on Nintendo Switch Sports. First, like I said, graphically looks amazing. Like, there's no doubt about it. But, aside from that, what you have here is an inferior Wii Sports experience here. And the sports mates just, make absolutely no sense. And, yes, there's online as well. But, how long can you realistically be playing online until you get really bored, and then after that you don't play it anymore? If I'm gonna be honest, if I have to rate it, I'm gonna give it an average score, probably a 5. 5 out of 10. That's just where I see it. It's Wii Sports, but they tried to be different and didn't want to stick to their roots. Exactly. Yeah. Had they sold it as a different title of a game, but it still has that sports kind of look to it. Had they not sold it as a Wii Sports sequel and as something else on its own, I personally think it would have done somewhat better. Somewhat better, but not much. It'd still be mid. 6.5 out of 6.7 to 10. Excuse me. 6.5 to 7 out of 10 in your ranking. There's still some fun to be found. Yeah, there's still some. I mean, if you are just looking for a casual, modern, you don't want to set up your Wii console, you just want to play online and all that other fun stuff, it will do what it will do. It will do the job. It sold 13 million in the end, so the marketing worked. Yes, and I think Nintendo is being very careful if they ever do a sequel to this. Which, I mean, hey, if the marketing and it sold well, then hey, who knows? Maybe there will be a sequel, and maybe Nintendo will actually finally learn from the mistakes, or not. It is what it is, isn't it? They're gonna do a sequel for Switch 2. Yeah, I have a good feeling that they will do a Switch Sports. I don't know, Switch Sports Resort or Switch Sports Vacation or whatever they're gonna call the sequel on the next Nintendo Switch console. But yes, Switch Sports is not a good game. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. There's definitely some things you might enjoy if you play offline and with family and friends. But on your own, there's really not much for you to do. So yeah, I can't really give this game that much praise. The only thing I will say is I do like the controls in it, but that's just me. But I also don't mind the unrealistic controls of the Wii Sports series as well. But I don't mind it being a little bit realistic because then it actually makes you think. But other than that, and also me complaining about basketball for a few minutes, that's where it ends. You know, that is really where it ends for Switch Sports. Probably Switch Sports Paradise or something. Who knows? Until then, this game exists and it should be thrown away. Right. That is going to do for that. And yeah, thank you for 12 likes on the stream. You are all awesome. Can we get a 10 like hype in the chat? That was a good stream. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for donating as well. You're awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of this stream, chat. I will probably make this a video, but I don't know how well this stream VOD is going to be usable as a video. I'll try and see what I can do with it. And yeah, obviously the parts where I talk to you, chat, will obviously be cut out, of course. But I'll try and put some gameplay on top of it as well. All right, since this is the end of the stream, let's see. Is anybody live? No, nobody's live right now. Anyways, is there any last like anything else you want to talk about with Switch Sports before we wrap up? So yeah. What editing software do you use, James, out of curiosity? I think we pretty much talked about everything. Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. And, yeah. Let me put this right here on the ending screen. So I need to make sure I'm my hand points to the right thing. I have to make sure. Adobe Premiere. I use CapCut to edit my videos. Have I discussed the Switch 2 release date yet? I don't think it would be fitting to talk about it on this stream. I might talk about it on a separate stream of its own. I can't speak. But you know, I'm going to assume the Switch 2 will probably come out 2025, so next year, if not 2026. Yeah, a Switch 2 discussion stream would be good. Well, who knows? Maybe you know, maybe on Wednesday we could do that if you want. I could put that on this. I could probably put that out as a option on the community tab. So thank you for tuning in. If you did, be sure to. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed me talking about Nintendo Switch Sports and all this other good stuff. No. Hey, click subscribe if you enjoyed this. Also, watch this video right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Alright, well, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Like I said, subscribe if you're new. Watch another stream VOD if you haven't already. And yeah. And if I do make this a video, which I probably will make this a video, I'll just see how much of it is usable. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. You've all been awesome. And thank you so much to those who have donated as well. You're all awesome. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. Until then, see you next time.